Hi there, Sophia here. This video is all about my lifestyle March favorites. And I'm going to start off letting you know why I have been absent for about 2 weeks, because my seasonal allergies kicked up every spring. I have the same issue, and unfortunately I'm in the middle of writing a book and the weather was so gorgeous outside. I thought, oh, let me sit outside and write. And I had forgotten that is not a good idea with my allergies, because the pollen, between the pollen and also the Easter flowers that I filled the house with, I had lilies. I ended up with the worst sinus migraine and allergies and subsequent sinus infection. So I went to the doctor, and other than the antibiotic, he told me about this system. This is very quick. If you have allergies, I want to let you know about it. It's an all-natural sinus rinse. Years ago, when I was having a lot more problems with allergies, I would do this, and I had forgotten all about it. It comes as a kit. It has a squeeze bottle, the little packets. This is the #1 brand in America. This is all natural. It's just an irrigation device to clean and irrigate your sinuses and kind of open up those passages that are maybe swollen or dried, or in my case, everything up here was swollen and inflamed because of my allergies. This has helped a lot. I'm not going to lie, it doesn't feel great when you're using it, because it kind of feels like if you went to the ocean when you were a child and kind of getting water up into your nose. It's uncomfortable. That's what this feels like. But it is very good for your sinuses, and I ended up buying the little stand for it, because when you use it, you have to use it with distilled water and then clean it really well, and then just let it drain dry, because you don't want to harbor any bacteria in there. So I bought this little stand. It's absolutely fantastic. It holds the bottle after you wash it, and of course the top of it, which is, this is the squeeze bottle, and this fits right in. You fill it to the line with, let me put this down. You fill this to the line with distilled water or previously boiled water. You take one of these little packets, and the reason I bought this holder is because it's so perfect. It's so practical. It's got the tiny packets inside. You take one of these, you open it, you shake it in here, and then you can do this upright, and it works beautifully. I'm going to link it down below. I got it at Amazon, and I'm sure you can get it from their site as well. But what I love about it is it immediately drains and stays nice and dry and clean, and it's wonderful for travel as well, because I think this is something I'm going to have to do every day until I get through spring and early summer. So this is by Neil Med. It's called the Sinus Rinse, and this is the little drying stand. So just wanted to mention that, because boy, it's been a struggle, and it's hard to write when you have a horrible sinus headache. So that's been my journey these last 2 weeks. The other thing I wanted to share with you are some things that I can't live without as far as household items. And the first one is just such a basic thing, but I love these so much. And I used to be able to find these everywhere. Now I find I can only get them once in a while at Home Goods or at Ross or at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. And it's these really long gloves. They probably have them at Amazon, and I'm going to see if they do. They come they come in a pair. They're inexpensive. But I love that they reach my elbow, because there's nothing more annoying than when I'm washing dishes to get that water that runs into the glove. Ugh, and then it's terrible, and then the glove smells terrible the next day because it's all damp. I love these. And the other thing I wanted to show you is my 2 favorite cleansers or cleaners for the house. The first one is an all-purpose cleaner, and it is by Trader Joe's. I love this. First of all, it smells so clean and fresh, and it's all natural products. Essential oils. It is Trader Joe's Next to Godliness multi-purpose cleaner, ready to use natural cleaner for any washable surface: glass, mirrors, stainless steel, oven tops, hoods, countertops, refrigerators, walls, tile, linoleum, and even granite. And I have used it on my granite, and it leaves it shiny and beautiful and very fresh smelling. And it smells like what's in it: cedar wood and sage. It's so refreshing, beautiful scent. Your whole house smells really good when you clean with this. So I highly recommend this. It is at Trader Joe's, and this huge thing, as you see, I'm running out. goes a long way. The other thing that I cannot live without, and I always make sure I have full size of, is Folex. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but this is supposed to be a carpet cleaner. But after a little bit of experimenting, I found it works perfectly. Of course, you want to do a swatch test, but it works great on upholstery and clothing and some items like purses. And the reason I discovered the purse item is because this is one of my favorite summer bags. And I was going to a luncheon. I wanted to wear this. And when I took it, I always store it in a white bag in my closet, but when I took it out, I noticed it had some little yellowing stains. I thought that was it for the purse, but I tested a little corner of this with Folex, and it came right out, and the purse looks brand new. I've had this purse forever, but it is one of my favorites, and it's perfect with it. It worked great. The thing about Folex is it's just so simple. You spray it onto the spot, you kind of rub it in with your finger, and then you just dab it, and it really literally disappears from carpets and from other items as well. And then the last thing I wanted to tell you about is something that I always have in my house, and when I want to give someone a special gift, I always go for these, and these are the Nest candles. I love these so much. I have to say, they pack such a punch, so highly fragrance. It just smells so good. This is grapefruit. I just bought this for a friend of mine. I'm going to surprise her with it. I'm going to go visit her next month. And it comes with matches as well, you know, if you want to just add that on. It also comes with other accessories. You could put it on a stand. This is what it looks like. It's simple packaging. I'm sure you've seen them for Christmas. This has just a very fine frosted glass. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This is a typical spring kind of summery smell, and I really love it. And I wanted to recommend it because there's so many candles out there. This is on the higher end. It's pricier, but it's so worth what you pay for it because of the quality of the candle and the beauty of how streamlined the design is. So those are my choices for lifestyle this month. I hope you enjoyed them. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye now.